One day, this nation will rise up. We declare our right. We declare our right. We declare our right by any means necessary.
This White House, this president does not want to answer questions, critical questions, about his associates, his aides' contacts with the Russians.
Members of you-know-who's presidential campaign had repeated contacts with Russian intelligence.
Keeping a guy in a position of national security advisor who has communicated with the Russians and then misled the administration about the contents of that communication is entirely a different thing. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Well, the president chose him, and he, was very.
In the last 3 weeks, this president, rather like he did on the campaign trail, simply insists that black is white, that things that we can see with our own eyes, like the size of his inauguration crowd, are not exactly what we're seeing. And he's able to command his underlings to actually go out there and also say things that are empirically untrue.
Go buy Ivanka's stuff is what I would tell you. I hate shopping. I'm going to go get some on myself today.
There is that hashtag buy Ivanka right now.
Kellyanne has been counseled, and that's all we're going to go with.
I'm very happy to have raised awareness. I'm told by colleagues at ABC that by Friday, the highest trending article there was an article from 3 years ago on ABC.com because it was what I was referring to.
You cited a massacre that didn't happen.
That's right.
You said the media didn't cover it.
No, what I meant is the media didn't cover the masterminds. The massacre happened in Iraq. The masterminds were
here. The media did cover the masterminds.
A little bit at the time.
This tea is delicious.
Are you going to direct U.S. funds to pay for this wall? Will American taxpayers pay for the wall?
We're going to be starting those negotiations relatively soon, and we will be in a form reimbursed by Mexico, which I've always said.
So they'll pay us back?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not paying for that wall. Not now, not ever.
Can we have a moment of silence for the beauty and the grace that was the Obamas?
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh, outweigh them bad.
Why, Lord? Why? Why, Lord? Why? Oh, God.
Now that that's over, welcome back to America, the place where a reality TV star is the fucking president.
Now, are you going to include the CBC, Mr. President, in your conversations with your urban agenda, your inner city agenda, as well as...
Am I going to include
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional Hispanic
Well, I would.
Caucus,
I tell you what. Do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the meeting?
No.
Are they friends of yours?
I'm just a reporter.
No, set up the meeting.
April, were you surprised by that response?
Yes. I am not a facilitator. I'm not a convener. I am a White House correspondent.
The world is watching, looking at us like, what the fuck? What the entire fuck?
Can you tell us anything about the discussion in the room?
No, it's classified and we can't tell you anything. All I can tell you is the FBI director has no credibility. I've come to conclude that Trump has the Kremlin clan surrounding him and have been involved with him for a long time, and you named some of them this evening, starting with Flynn, who just got caught in a lie, and of course there's Manafort. His campaign manager had a consultant agreement with the past president of the Ukraine, who was an ally of Putin's, and then you go on further and you take a look at Roger Stone. He did business in the Ukraine. And what you have to ask him is, were you tied into the former president who is the ally of Putin? And then, of course, there's Tillerson, who is now the Secretary of State, had a multi-billion-dollar deal with Putin and the Kremlin to drill in the Arctic. And guess what? It was stopped dead in its tracks because of the sanctions.
Are you paying attention to what's going on in your world right now?
I don't know where's the road.
No, I'm not going to sit up here. I'm not normalizing that motherfucker. He's trying to divide us internationally. And we already have enough of an uphill battle by trying not to look stupid on the world stage, and having a reality TV star as the leader of our country makes us look really fucking dumb.